Imagine standing on the coast of Gujarat, where the Arabian Sea crashes against ancient stone. The waves have witnessed something extraordinary for over 1,000 years, a temple that has been destroyed and rebuilt more times than any other sacred site on earth. Yet it still stands. It still shines. Today, we explore Somnath, the Jyotirlinga that embodies the eternal resilience of Sanatan Dharma itself. Most people alive today have never heard the full truth about Somnath's power. Not just as a temple, but as a living symbol of how faith itself cannot be conquered. By the end of this video, you'll understand why destroying Somnath 17 times was not enough, and what that reveals about the indestructible nature of truth itself. Let us begin with the mythology. In Sanskrit, Soma means moon, and Nath means Lord, so Somnath is the Lord of the moon. But this is far deeper than a poetic name. According to the Shiva Purana, there was once a moon god who offended his guru. To atone for this offense, he performed penance and worshipped Shiva for thousands of years. Shiva, pleased with this devotion, blessed the moon god, and the lingam, the sacred symbol of Shiva's infinite consciousness, was established here on this very shore, approximately 5,000 years ago. But there is a historical timeline as well. The first documented temple at Somnath was built during the Yadav dynasty around 649 CE. By the 10th century, under the Chalukya dynasty, Somnath had become one of the wealthiest temples in all of India. Its treasury was legendary. Pilgrims came from across the Hindu world, from Java, from Nepal, from distant kingdoms, to worship at this Jyotirlinga, one of the 12 most sacred manifestations of Shiva that exist on earth. The temple became so famous that it drew the attention of the Islamic sultanates of Central Asia. In 1024 CE, the warrior Mahmud of Ghani launched a devastating raid. He destroyed the temple, shattered the ancient lingam, and looted its treasures. But what happened next is astonishing. The temple was rebuilt. And then it was destroyed again. And rebuilt again. This cycle, destruction and resurrection, happened 17 times over the next 700 years. But here is what most people, even devout Hindus, do not know about Somnath. After the final destruction in the 18th century, when the temple lay in ruins for over 200 years, it was not a king or a government that rebuilt it. It was a single visionary named Rav Bahadur Khanderao Mahindlao, a nobleman, who pledged his entire personal wealth in 1875 to reconstruct the temple. He spent years gathering donations from devotees across India. The new temple was consecrated in 1951, not by a religious leader, but by India's first president, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. The message was profound. Somnath belongs to all of India, to all of Sanatan Dharma. Its resurrection was a national awakening. Today's Somnath temple stands 155 feet tall, carved in the Chalukya architectural style, the same style as the original temple from 1,400 years ago. It is a conscious act of remembrance and restoration. When you stand before the main sanctum, you are standing before something that represents not just faith, but the refusal to surrender one's spiritual truth, no matter the external force. This is where the profound philosophy emerges. The Jyotirlinga, the luminous form of Shiva, represents consciousness itself. Consciousness cannot be destroyed. Temples made of stone can crumble. But the truth they represent? That is eternal. Somnath teaches us that every time we face destruction, whether personal loss, doubt, or external opposition, we are not really destroyed. We are only being tested. And if we rebuild with love and faith, we become stronger, more radiant, more unshakable. In the modern world, where many of us feel fragmented and threatened, Somnath speaks directly to our hearts. It asks, what do you believe in so deeply that you would rebuild it 17 times? What truth within you refuses to be conquered? The temple shows us that resilience is not about never falling. It is about rising again, and again, and again, each time with deeper devotion, clearer purpose. As you move through your own life, remember Somnath. Remember that the light of truth, the Jyoti within the Jyotirlinga, burns eternal. Destruction and creation are partners in the cosmic dance. And you, standing at the shore of your own consciousness, are capable of the same infinite renewal. The temple is not just a building on the Gujarat coast. It is a mirror of your own eternal nature. Subscribe to Sanatan